Welcome to GNN News. We got some serious breaking news going on right now. At Vion City, we got a serious strict wife from Mixed Up Grounded series, Katherine Johnson, a very evil and dangerous parent. She's been catching her husband watching Disney movies that were meant for all ages. She thinks that most of these Disney movies are for little babies only, but no. She also likes to torture him by making him watch horror movies, and sending him to boot camp. She also prevents him from running away back to his mom, because of her acetons. Attention any other rage Seths. If you are hearing the news, use a time machine and stop her once and for all. That's it for today. More news will be up ahead.
Rounded series Katherine Cocksucker. Why the fuck did you have the god fucking damn right to send him straight to boot camp and made him watch those scary ass movies that are rated NC-17? I checked over Sonic God 7's history and saw the fucking news. And you already know torturing him is such an absolute bitch crime. That is so fucking it, you motherfucker. Your sorry ass is going to be taken to City of Henderson Justice Facility Court. You are so done abusing your god fucking damn husband. Let's fucking go.
Well, I met the words of your ambitions. Mixed Up Grounded series Katherine Johnson. Everyone saw you on the news yesterday. You are also being convicted on the following charges, and that means you sent your husband, Dave, to boot camp and made him think because of those Disney movies he watches. You already know that most of these Disney movies were meant to be for all ages, not for little kids, and you tortured him by making him watch horror movies that are NC-17 rated. Also, you stopped your husband by trying to run away from you and divorce you. He already lived a living hell because of you. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I did the right thing to Dave, because he needs to act like a mature grown-up. He needs to watch some movies that are suitable for his age. Maybe if he watches those Disney movies that are for little kids, none of this should be happening. So I sent him straight to boot camp and made him think for what he has done.
So you're the one who is behind of this. Rage Seth came over and told me about the news back in Vion City. Shame on you.
Oh my god. I just did the right thing to my husband because of those stupid movies he watches. Could my life get any better than this?
I don't know what to say about this. And I think I should check on Google and see if one of those animated movies that are suitable for all ages someday. Anyways, how do you plead yourself?
I plead not guilty. I wish to never do that again.
Are you for real right now? All these evidence were shown on the following charges, and you plead not guilty? Absolutely not. That's it. I'm calling Sonic God 77 Katherine Johnson up to the stand.
Mixed Up Grounded series Katherine. Did you really have a lot of nerve to make Step burst out in rage after you taught your husband a lesson? You already know that most of these Disney movies were meant to be for all ages, not only for little kids. You also don't that many right to abuse your husband like that. And the only animated movies anyone can watch is Trolls Band Together, Turning Red, Chicken Run, Barnyard, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie. You should be ashamed to yourself. I am so fed up with you. I plead that you are so guilty.
Alright. I will call John Wick up to the stand.
So, I've seen everything on the news that you already created chaos by doing the most stupidest thing ever. And most of all, you just made your husband live a living hell and sent him straight to boot camp and got yourself arrested. I think you should let him watch animated movies that are for all ages. You're going to regret because of your actions yesterday. For now on, I will announce that the Mixed Up Grounded series version is now guilty.
Mixed Up Grounded series Katherine. For sending him to boot camp and making him watch NC-17 movies, You are sentenced to death by the firing squad.
No! 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 I don't want to die. And don't tell my Dave to divorce me and live with another woman. Please let me out of this mess and take care of my husband better.
Well, too bad. This is what you get for torturing your husband and being a bad wife.
Get that son of a bitch out of my sight.
Please don't. I'm sorry for what I did before. Yeah. Please don't open fire. I'm very sorry for what I did to my husband. I swear I'll take care of him better.
Too bad, mixed up grounded series Catherine. You're no longer coming back to your husband anymore. Alright Unikitty and Robo Knight, get ready to open fire.
That ought to do it.